What's up, my people? What's up, my people? What's up, YouTube? How are you all doing today? Today is Sunday, the beginning of a brand new week, and this is the episode 5 and episode 6 combined of the challenge of flipping my $100 cent account to $100,000. And believe you me, these past 2 weeks, I didn't do well. I didn't do well at all. It was a very tough week for me, to be honest. Not because I wasn't really following rules, but I was trying to speed up the process. And after getting to a particular percentage in the phase 2, I started losing back to back. Not because I wasn't following rules, but I was just trying to speed up everything so that we could get to, get to a good position in this challenge, probably to pass phase 2. I was planning to pass phase 2 this last week. I was planning to pass phase 2, and I was already in good profit. I was about 50% up in the phase 2, but at the end of the day, I made some bad decisions based on emotions, because I was having multiple break-evens and all. Then I started doing some small scalping, and at the end of the day, all the profit I made, I lost everything. All the profit I made within the week, I lost it. I think that was on Friday. I lost everything on Friday. So, but regardless, we are still 10% up in phase 2. We are still 10% up, so it's not like it was so bad like that. But that was due to proper risk management. I was still following risk, even though I was scalping wrongly. I had proper risk management in place, and believe you me, in this business, it's just that risk management aspect. You managing your capital properly, that's what will keep you in the game for a very long time. That's what's keeping me. As you guys can see, I was maintaining that risk. Even though I was scalping wrongly, I still maintain that risk management, and I'm still up 10% on phase 2. So hopefully this coming week, I've done some changes, some refinements, and I discovered, after reviewing all my trades during the weekend, I discovered the only problem I was having is proper positioning and timing. So I decided to fix that with using another higher time frame buyers. You guys know I've switched to algorithmic analysis, using probably higher time frame candle, dissecting what is inside and taking my entries. But I've also added higher time frame structure to be able to be in a better position when I'm taking my trade, so that my win rate will be high, and the probability of my trade going in my favor will be very high. So after doing that and studying what I was doing wrong, I discovered everything is going to be better this coming week. That is, if I apply more of patience, because even if I'm well positioned, if I want to be well positioned, I need to apply patience, a lot of patience in my trading. So I think I was just trying to rush the process, which I was not supposed to. At the end of the day, I got burned badly, and this is here we are right now. We are at 10% up on the phase 2. I was supposed to have passed phase 2 within these 2 weeks, but I wasn't able to as planned. So without further ado, I'm going to take you guys through my trade recap, what I did, the trades I took. I'm not taking you through any analysis, so that this video won't be too long. I think my videos get up to 20 minutes, and I don't want this one to. I'm already 4 minutes up, so I'm just going to rush everything as quick as possible. So let's dive straight into it. So these past 2 weeks, which comprise of episode 3 and 4, these were my P&L. I'm going to be showing the screenshot of the final P&Ls, the trades and everything. Then I traded some news events, and I made some profit. By the end of the day, we lost everything. But it was a fun week though, because it was the roller coaster of emotions, but it was all good anyway. So on gold, I had 5 losses, 4 break-evens, and 2 wins. So on USD JPY, I only traded gold and USD JPY because I think my setup were more accurate on those 2 pairs. Even though as at now, I'm thinking of going back to GBP USD and Euro USD, and probably Nasdaq as well, based on the refinement I've done. So because I might not be getting setups as fast as I usually do. So right now I believe less is more. Less is more at the moment. Less is more. Trading less is more, because I discovered anytime I trade less I win more, and anytime I trade more I win less. So I'm trying to reduce the number of trades I take within the week, because the best thing is having take profits more than having so many trades and having so many losses and few wins, which might still push you ahead, but you won't have a good traction at the end of the day as you are supposed to. So it will just be like you are just jogging instead of actually running. When you are taking less trade and you are winning more, it might look like you are slowing down, but at the end of the day, that is actually the right direction. That is when you get speed. That's where you get good distance covered. So I'm going to be trading less this next few, or in the from now to the nearest future though. So on gold I had 5 losses, 4 break-evens and 2 wins. On USDJPY I had 10 losses 10 losses, which got accumulated in the first week. That was supposed to be episode 3. I didn't release. I'm probably going to be releasing just 2 videos per month at the end of the day. So that's where we are at the moment. Probably in subsequent months we are going to be doing videos every week, but for now it's 2 videos per month for now. So I had 10 losses, 1 break even and 2 wins. So let me just take you through the trades. You just see the P&L, just basically P&Ls. I don't want to bore you guys with anything. This is a challenge and I'm just showing you my wins and my losses and what I did within the week. I've explained the roller coaster of emotions. So I believe we are supposed to just get into the trade. So based on the 3rd week, which was supposed to be episode 3, that last 2 weeks, these were the trades I took. So I analyzed this trade in the previous video, this particular trade, which eventually broke me even. I was holding the trade for I think a 1:5 risk to reward ratio. So the trade broke me even, but it was a good trade at the end of the day. But I don't like taking partials. That's it. I don't like taking partials because it always messes up with my RR. So I just prefer either you break me even, you go to take profit, or stop loss. That's just it, straightforward. So the first trade took me out at break even. Then I think 2 days later I had this win on gold. So I had this trade on gold. I had 2 wins. I took this 1:4.6R, then I took this 1:3R along the line as the trade was going. So I had a very good very good start from the beginning of the week. So these were the 2 profits I made, like big profits I made on gold within this episode 3 and episode 4. And then after this trade we were looking for a sell. Based on my strategy. You could see I didn't do any analysis here. I don't want to waste time, because I know if I do a little bit of analysis, this video is going to be too long. It's already getting too long already. So I took a sell here based on my strategy, and if you can see, most of my trades they will always go in my favor at first before even reversing. So this was also a break-even trade. I was having a lot of break-evens, and it took a toll on my emotions. So I started scalping just to try to recover as much as I wasn't even taking losses, and it still took a toll on my emotions. Imagine if I was taking more losses. So I took the sell, it was a break-even. Then I went for a buy bias, and the trade went directly in my favor at some point. I added some other positions around here, and when I added some positions, I got stopped out on this particular one. Then I set my stop loss to break even, just to be sure and be safe, because I was trying to look for a take profit around this high or even more. But at the end of the day, it went to another break even trade. So we had a stop loss hit and a break even on this trade. So I didn't really take too much trades these past few weeks. If you can see, there was nothing much happening. But the way I made the mistake was on Friday, this last Friday. I was just scalping unnecessarily. This was like the last trade I took, the last sell I took based on my strategy. This one went a little bit in my favor and took me out. So after this stop loss hit, you see this box I just drew here, I took I think around 4 trades. around 4 trades here. Let me show you my MT5. Let me show you my MT5, guys. So XAUSD, yeah. So this was Friday. This was the same box I drew. This was Friday. I was just scalping unnecessarily. This was where I got burned badly. All the profits I made, I was just losing them back to back. I was losing everything back to back within this box. So I think I took around four trades on gold. The same thing happened on USD I was just getting stopped out. So all the profits I made, I lost it back on Friday. All the profit I made, I lost it back on Friday. It was pretty bad. But at the moment, I'm in this trade on gold, in this buy trade on gold. So I'm thinking probably when the market opened, because I held it through Friday. I was holding it for this coming Monday. Probably I'm just going to close out because I want to reanalyze the market to see where the direction will be for this coming week. So I might close the trade early. That's if I'm not stopped out though. If I'm not stopped out. So that is what we have on gold. Then on USD all we have is we had pretty bad week on USD to be honest, it was pretty bad. So on USD as you guys see my P&L, I had 10 losses. I had 10 losses, 1 break even, and just 2 wins. But at the end of the day, it's just, you see these things, with the amount of losses I'm taking, still this proper risk management thing that is keeping me going. I'm losing, but at the end of the day, it's not like I'm going backward. I'm still moving forward. It's just that I just have a little drawdown. That's just it. So on JPY, we also had I analyzed this particular setup in the last video, that this is what I'm anticipating, and I was just supposed to set my limit order and leave it. But at the end of the day, seeing some other things in the market with some other confirmation, I started looking for sales too early, and I look at these 3 setups back to back: stop loss it, and the market went into my direction at the end of the day, even though it didn't get to take out this load I was anticipating it to take out. But at the end of the day, I was impatient. I would have just left everything and let price tap me in, and probably this trade could be a break even at the end of the day, because if we look at it, it didn't get to my desired result, which was supposed to be this particular low right here. But at the end of the day, it would have been a break-even trade, because by this position, by getting here, I could have even possibly closed. But the worst case scenario would have been a break-even trade. But at the end of the day, I was impatient. I was just taking unnecessary sales, and we took 3 losses here. Then the next trade was 2 days after, at the end of the day, which was okay. It wasn't the new week. It was still the same week, but we took a sell here after analyzing, getting my confirmations. We took a loss. I was just looking for sales. I don't know why. I was just looking for sales, but based on my analysis, not that I was just trading blindly. I just didn't put up any analysis here, because I know if I put it, I'll start analyzing for you guys, and this video is going to get too long. I don't want this video to be up to 20 minutes. So I took this loss. I took another loss after seeing another confirmation. If you can see, my stop loss is always above a high. So if I don't get the confirmation, I don't take the sell. But the problem I was having was being in the wrong place. Being in the right place at the wrong time. So timing and positioning was a major problem. So that's why I did some refinement during the weekends, and everything I believe is going to get better. So the next trade was another loss. I took a buy here. I took a loss, USD. Then here we had another buy during the news. After the news, we had another buy. It went a little bit in my favor. Then it came back to break us even, which I started. If you look at the trajectory of my trades this past 2 weeks, it wasn't really that good. I was just upping in, upping out, looking for buyers, changing to sell. It wasn't really that good. So that was the problem I had this past week, that didn't make me forge ahead at the end of the day. So I took another sell. It was a stop loss hit at the end of the day. Then I was looking for a sell here too, which at the end of the day we were able to make some profits. It was a very good trade, by the way. I had a 1:4. I think I made $38 or so, risking $8 or $9 at the end of the day. You guys know I only risk $8 to $10 maximum. I've told you on phase one, after passing phase one, I'll still be risking the same amount until I get to a threshold before I increase my leverage, before I increase the amount I'll be risking. So that risk management is what is just keeping me going. So at the end of the day, with this trade, I was able to recover some of the losses, and at the end of the day, I made another profit. Here, what pained me was the fact that I took this buy. It was during the news time. This, I'm going to be posting all the trades I took during the news. I'm going to be seeing the screen recording in this video. So I took this buy during the news, but I wasn't able to risk up to $10. I was only able to risk $5. I think I was trying to apply risk management because in case the trade didn't go in my favor, so I only reached $5. So I took a 1:3R, and all the losses I make back here, every single loss, I recovered everything. With just these 2 wins, I recovered everything. After recovering everything, then we go to Friday. This is where the magic started happening. I started taking losses, which happened a lot on gold. It happened a lot on gold. I only took 2 losses on USDJPY. Only 2 losses, but on gold I had like around 4 trades. You're going to be seeing the P&L on the screenshot beside this video. I was just taking unnecessary trades on gold, and I got burned badly. So all the profit I was supposed to make with the little wins I was around, I think, $280 already. I was $280 off. I lost everything on Friday. Everything, every single thing. So on Friday, I saw this setup, which I'm currently in. Let me show you on my MT5. I was the same way I'm holding this one on gold, I'm also holding it on USDJPY. So we are in small profit at the end of the day. A small profit, but immediately market opens on Monday, bro, I'm closing this. I'm closing this trade. I've not even set my take. Okay, I set my take profit, then removed it because I believe the market is supposed to tank massively, but I'm holding this trade at the moment for Monday to open. Let's see if the gap is going to help us. If the market gaps down, I'm going to make some profits. So I'm going to close the trade because I'm trying to reanalyze the market all over again. I'm trying to, like, you see all this roller coaster of emotion, I'm stopping it at the end of the day. So I'm going to be trading less and making more this time around. You guys are going to see everything. I'm going to no filters, guys. So I'm holding this trade on gold. So this is just that about what happened in this past 2 weeks, episode 3 and 4. This is all that happened. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. Thank you for always watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for following me through this challenge. I believe a lot of people are learning from my mistakes and roller coaster of emotions, the losses, the few wins. Probably in subsequent videos, I'm going to show you guys the strategy I'm using at the moment. It's still the same strategy, but after the refinement, like the way I go through my top-down analysis this time around, probably I'm going to share it with you guys in subsequent videos. So I don't want this video to be too long. So this is going to be the end of this video. You guys should please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are just watching me for the first time, and if you are a returning subscriber, maximum respect to you guys. Thank you for always sticking through my videos. I don't know if it's boring or not. You guys should share your thoughts in the comment section, and share where you are watching from in the comment section. I want to know where you guys are watching me from. I'd like to know. Thank you for watching my videos. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be dropping the next 2 episodes, which is going to be episode 5 and 6. So thank you guys for watching. To this moment, and I believe we are going to be getting higher from this moment henceforth. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.